commitment to taking care of ourselves. Close your eyes. And we'll just drop into some breath cycles. Maybe you're inclined to move a little bit as you're breathing. You might scan through your body. Taking a few breaths to arrive. And we'll come to stillness. Focusing in on the deep center of the breath. Feeling the space under the low ribs. Expanding and drawing in as you exhale. Feeling into those waves of breath in the lower and middle back, upper back. Moving into your exhale. Maybe they lengthen little by little. Noticing if it is a smooth exhale. Noticing how it feels in your shoulders as you exhale. Draw the hands to the heart. Set an intention for your practice today. And we'll easily let that go. Let's gentle blink open the eyes, rub your hands together. Just keeping my eyes very, very gentle. And like you're washing your face, take your hands over your face. It doesn't have to touch the skin. It can be off body, just very close so you feel the warmth. Or you can gently touch your skin. Do it 2 more times. I like to take it down underneath the jaw And one more time. You might notice the eyes energizing more as you are blinking open. And here you go. Good. Let's take the right hand to the left side of the neck. If you tilt your head towards the left just slightly, it can make those side and front of the neck muscles a little more easy to grip. I'm just very gently pressing in, holding my fingers at the back side of my neck, the thumb. I'm pressing in with the side of my thumb. I'm close to show you. This muscle here from kind of the back of the ear down towards the front of the collarbone, just doing this little motion like this. If you have allergies or congestion, up high toward, or if you clench your jaw, up high towards the jaw might be tender. Doesn't take a lot. I'm just kind of pressing in like this. And to the top of the shoulder, pressing in. Give some love. I'm gonna run that down the arm. I just give a little hug, squeeze down my arm, the deltoid, and through the forearm to the wrist. Squeezing my wrists a little bit. You might shake your wrist around or roll it. Spread out your fingers. Good. Other side. This is supportive of lymphatic drainage. Definitely, like I was saying, like allergy season. And just be mindful, it can provoke like a cough or something like that, like if there is congestion in the area. Massage down through the shoulder. And take it down the arm. To the wrist. Move your wrist. Spread out your fingers. Good. All right, let's roll the shoulder. Maybe you take the hands to the shoulders, making some circles with the elbow. Relax the arms down, cat-cow. Relax the arms down to the sides, reach them out side to side, big lift up, big reach. Exhale, push out side to side, hold side to side, a little bend at the elbows. Just a slight bend of the elbows, spread out through the thumbs, press through your palms, very, very active, and let it go. Relax the arms down, bring your hand to the opposite leg, round your back, draw in through your front body, Relax your head and your neck. Relax your shoulders if you can. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bring the arms across the body to hug. Draw your chin in, forehead down. Move your head side to side if that feels okay. Good, let it go. One more big reach up, and we'll come to a forward fold. Focus in on your exhales through your practice if you like. Keeping your exhales smooth. Good. Bring your hands back up, change your leg position. If you're sitting in a way you want to change them. Continue through some rounds of cat-cow. Good. Roll the shoulders up and down. Take your hands to the opposite side of the chest. You can use like your fingertips together like a beak kind of. Or you can just do knock knock. And we're just doing a little bit there. You can notice potentially that the chest and the pecs here with your arms crossed over are flexed a little bit. It's a little bit harder, a little more resistant or bouncy. And if you take your left hand down to the side, rest it out your leg, how it might feel different. I'll just do this underneath the collarbone. Change sides. You can notice if you enjoy doing it more with both at the same time or one at a time. And let that go. Good. All right. Stretch your arms out and up. Interlace the fingers, press up. Exhale, round your back. Press the hands forward. Inhale up. Press side to side, a little bend of the elbows. Hold it. Activate the shoulder blades. Hand to the opposite leg, round back. Inhale, arms up. Press out side to side, hug to the opposite shoulder blade. Relax your shoulders down, maybe your head comes down again. And up. Forward fold. And come back up. Let's roll forward into our table, flow through some cat-cows. Remember your exhale. And come up to your down dog. Spend a few rounds of breath here in down dog. Secure your shoulders and bring your knees back down. Return to your cat-cow. Moving into those exhales. Making space for a deeper inhale, maybe. Clearing things out. Come back up to down dog. One more breath in down dog. Good. Take your time coming forward. Come to your halfway lift into your forward fold. Do that 2 more times, a halfway lift and a forward fold. A halfway lift, making some space, lengthening the legs, lengthening the spine, and letting it go into a forward fold. Stay here. Take your time coming up. Stretch your arms up. Exhale to relax your arms down to your sides. Roll the shoulders a bit. Let's see. So I want to take into the side of the hip area. And even knock, however feels right to you. If it's like this side, it creates a little bit more of a, maybe a gentler massage than this. It's really up to you. If you like a little pointier, you might use the wrist part of your palm, and that might depend on, how that feels for your wrist. Explore. You can go through the front of the hip area, like hip flexor area, the side, even into the glutes and the back side. I find a pretty sensational area if I find my hip points, these kind of front hip points, and just go down and slightly back. Anywhere underneath or around that area tends to hold a lot. Good, let that go. Relax your arms. And we'll stretch up. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees. Forward fold. So that area that we just massaged, is where all of this fold originates from. Our low belly draws in, the pelvis tips forward, over the femurs, over the leg bones. Everything follows. Relaxing the top of the head down, draw your chin in just slightly. Maybe you hug your arms around the backs of the legs. A half lift and plank pose. Our old friend plank. Keep breathing. Exhale, come down, all the way down. Cobras, inhale with your cobra, exhale, roll down. Keep going. Refine it. Keep it small in the beginning. Anchor your toes, even the pinky toes. You might have the big toes together, touching each other. And if that creates discomfort in your low back, you might give a little space. Strong legs. Pressing down into the pelvic bone. Lifting through the navel. Strong through the back. Elbows hugging towards the ribs. Soft jaw. Minimal effort to no effort in the hands. Notice if your legs are rolling. Try to keep them grounded and centered. The knees lift up, the legs are strong. Spreading out across the chest. Keep the spine aligned through the whole spine into the top of the head so the chin doesn't draw forward. I'm keeping my eyes lowered. And just letting it be a natural progression up through the top of the head. Good. Let that go. You can bring the hands under the chin, bend the knees, and easy rock the feet side to side. Great. Move your ankles. And here we go. Push up to down dog. Good. Come all the way forward. Half lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Stretch up to the sky. Lengthen through your sides. Relax your arms. Roll the shoulders. Palms face forward. Take a breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your heart lifting upwards. And inhale, reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. I really like using a little block on the ground for a half lift lately. And step back to plank. Hold your plank. Feel your exhale. Keep your chin in a little. And come down. One cobra. It might be lifting you a little higher now that you're warming up. Exhale, back to down dog. Your next exhale, step forward. Half lift, forward fold. Rise up. Stretch up. Relax. Inhale up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step to plank and lower down. If you can, this time through one exhale. Maybe you take another inhale within your plank. Cobra inhale, back to down dog. Come forward. Half lift, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Roll the shoulder. Good. Let's step the right foot back into a crescent lunge. Beautiful exhale. Step forward. Bring the arms to the sides. Try to land gently. Change sides. Left leg back. Step forward, arms to the side. Stretch up, forward fold. Halfway lift, step through plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Walk up to down dog. Stretch your left leg up. Rebalance. Breathe. Exhale. Bring your foot forward. Come up into your crescent lunge. Rise up. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Come back through your chaturanga. Each round is its own. Another opportunity, another experience. Letting go as you exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Breathe. Step it forward, come up. Lower your hands, step back. Your flow. Chaturanga, up dog, cobra. Back to down dog. Inhale, left leg back. You might open up the hip a little bit, opening up that leg a little bit. If it feels good, you might keep it level. Notice there is a difference. Exhale, step your foot forward. Back foot comes to warrior one. Rise up. Take your back foot forward all the way. Stand mountain pose. Good. Stretch up. Big reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift, and the right leg is going to lead all the way back. You might step it back a few times to get there and set up into a twist. So we're going to twist the left hand up. Strong upper shoulder blade drawing towards the spine. Good. Lower the hand, lower your back knee. I want a pillow for my knee. Arms up, big reach up. Exhale, hands down. Lengthen out your front leg, give a little space. Bend back into your front knee, step back. Come to your chaturanga. Always options, of course, to omit, to modify. Coming up to your down dog when you're ready. And the right leg up. Step that foot forward. Back foot warrior one. Good. Step forward, relax your arm. Notice your body side to side. Notice your low back. Notice if you have been tensing anywhere. Maybe you move your wrists again. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale to forward fold. Good. The left leg comes back. Half lift and left leg back. Setting up into our twist. Front knee over the heel. If it is helpful, you can walk your front foot out a little bit. Of course, you have the option to take your back knee down. Do whatever is right for you. Breathe. Good. If you do step your front foot out, go ahead and bring it back to a line. Back knee down. Hands come up. Getting a big stretch through that back leg. Remember, energy is lifting upwards, not just dropping forward. So we have a lot of energy lifting up. Front knee is over the heel. Exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands down. You ever hold your breath? Remember your exhale. Bend back into your front knee. Another option to come through your chaturanga. Exhaling back to your down dog. Come all the way forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Maybe you sway a little bit. And we rise. Step out wide onto your mat. Take a little time in our wide forward fold. Lifting up to fold. Take your time rising up. Bring the feet to goddess. Come down to your goddess. Oh. Sometimes I'll start in one position and I kind of as I'm coming down, oh, okay. My knees need to adjust, my feet need to adjust. Find that center space and lower down. If the knees are rolling in more than the feet, adjust the feet and adjust the knees maybe. If it doesn't feel supportive, it doesn't feel right, you might use your hands to kind of help without loading all the way into your shoulders. Might stay up a little higher. We are drawing the elbows out side to side, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, stretch up, lengthen up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale up. And down. And up. Ooh. Release your arms. Level out the feet. Open out the left leg. That's my right leg. Left leg. And settle back into your warrior two here. So same thing, the knee aligns towards the pinky toe. If it rolls in, try adjusting your knee. Try adjusting the back foot and the pelvis. Stretch out into your side angle. Reverse your warrior. Lengthen out your front leg, triangle. Bend that knee. You might use your hands to support yourself on the way up. Reverse warrior. Good. Rotate your foot back in. Wide forward fold. Stretch a little side to side. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Lengthen out and come into a twist. Right arm up or to the low back. Pelvis remains centered. Change sides. Let it go. And come back up. Set up to the right. Find your alignment in your leg. Side angle, slide open. Really getting into that sense of opening through the upper ribs here. Stretching from your heel through the fingers. Reverse your warrior. Come up into your triangle. Track your knee with your toes. When the knee rolls in, give it extra attention. Extra strength in the quads. Take your time in your triangle. Maybe you slide your hand down a little bit more. Maybe use a block. Something that feels right for you today. I recommend just trying different things. Explore your practice. Bend into that front knee. You might use your hands to walk up the leg. Reverse your warrior. Opening from your front hip point all the way through your finger. Rotate. Keep breathing. Wide forward fold. And let's bend a little into each knee. Side to side. And as you bend into your right, walk your hands towards your left leg. I'm just walking them out in front of my leg, keeping your knee and your toes in the same direction. Change sides. And come back. Rise up. Bring your feet together. Let it go. Okay, so I want to do, let's start with a quad stretch and then we're going to do the twist options. So just start with an easy quad stretch. Maybe use a wall, maybe use both hands at the ankle. Let it go. I find that having just the slightest bend of my standing knee helps me to avoid pulling on my low back. And let it go. Okay, more of this. Knocking down the front of the quad. So maybe starting where we were before, coming down the front, back up, down the front, to the sides. IT band at the sides, front of the legs, and the corner in between. So like the front outer corner. That is a special line. Okay, good. Just wanted to happen. So standing onto your left leg, you know the options for your twists could be knee up, leg extended, using a strap, using your fingers around the toes. Maybe you hold the ankle. Maybe this hand stays at the hip. Maybe it opens out. Maybe the fingers support you on a wall. Your practice, your exploration. I would recommend keeping your hip, your pelvis level. If it's inclined to like hike up, maybe that's the work today. If you have instability or problems with the SI joint, be very careful. Maybe you keep it mild. Maybe you don't twist. Maybe you do a different pose. Now. Change side. And come out. I was trying that with my foot on a block, and I find that was a nice supportive way to practice. If there is any reason not to be doing it this way, it might be useful with a low chair or something like that. Good, let's do a little side stretch and then we'll come down and relax. So I want to take the right leg in front of the left. The foot's angled, the toes pointing more inward. So I'm stretching the back side, my left leg, my left hip. Drawing the hip to the left, hands to the right. Keep breathing. Soften the eyes, soften the jaw. Not collapsing in the chest. The chest might even roll upwards just so slightly. And come out. Change sides. And the hips shift to the right, hands to the left. And depending on many angles, it's worth exploring and playing with. You can find different sensations through the outer hip. All right, good. Come on to the front of your mat. Let's go down into a big forward fold. It feels good to sway, rocking side to side. You come down into your table. We're going to slide down into a child's pose. In your child's pose, one deep inhale and a big sigh out. You can make your way up to your seat. Join together in our butterfly. Folding forward. Come out. You can do that little stretch around the shoulder blade. So I'm just taking my right hand to my side, behind me to the side. Left hand to the knee. Bend the elbow. So I'm not really twisting my torso so much, but I'm activating my arm. And I'm looking for sensation around the shoulder blade. I might even notice if I draw away from my hand. So I'm drawing my body away from the direction of my hand. And let that go. Take it slow. Other side. This is practiced at in the door frames often, I think. You might be able to do it with your hand at your foot or at your shin. This side, I'm just anchoring my hand. Bend the elbow. Strong arm. And I'm just exploring what happens if I draw my shoulder back away from my hand. And easy, come out. Good. Let's open out the left leg, 45 degrees. Let's just take one big, nice exhale over the leg. Stay here, soften into your exhales. Walk your hands up to change sides. Turning to the leg. Go full. And we'll come up. Anything else that we need? Let's come through a boat pose. You know your options for your boat pose. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna shift side to side. Some folks will do this with like a yoga ball or like a little medicine ball, maybe a block, shifting side to side. You don't have to hold something in your hand, but it can be useful. I notice how my legs, my hips are like moving my knees up and down. I'm trying to stabilize that. You could do this in any of the variations of boat. I'm keeping my feet down. One more time, side to side. Breathing. Let it go. If you have something in your hand, come all the way down. And give it a moment to your legs, to your back. Let things just breathe. Bring your feet down. We'll take a few rounds of bridge pose. Always an option for the third one to make it a wheel pose if you like. Breathe. Engaging up. Engaging the knees forward without opening them out. Come down. Again. So if you're here and you find your knees are opening, I would recommend easing out a little bit, so letting the hips come down a little bit, bringing the knees to a line, and then re-engage. Lift up the heels, roll down. And one more time. And roll down. Good. Ooh. Rock your knees side to side. Figure four, left leg up. And cross. Come out. Change. And come on out. Roll the knees together in your daydreamer for a moment. Just resting your hands gently. Bring your legs up for happy baby. Bring the feet together, open the knee. And bring the feet down. We'll come into our twist. If you're inclined towards a shrimp twist for any reason, go ahead. And try to just relax into it. Come out to change sides. And come out. Recentering yourself, take a moment to finish up your practice of movement with any last poses or stretches. And when you're ready to come into your Shavasana, give yourself this time of stillness.